Live here. Radio turned off. See if I can get her pulled up here. We'll get back started. How's everybody doing today? Wait and see if we get a couple people on here. Yes, ma'am. I don't know, just keep going back and forth like you're doing. Spradlin, how's it going? Do whatever you need to do there. You just might have to weave over and pick up. I mean, I don't know, I'm not down there. You just gotta rake the hay. We don't want to miss none. We're live. Hey, Gordon. Hey, Riley, how's it going, man? Oh, let me get this pulled up on my iPad. I can't see it on the phone here. We got Country Gal raking hay up ahead of us. We're trying to get her baled up. Hope everybody's doing well. My camera mount is definitely not wanting to work with me today. And stay straight. Oh God, this is horrible. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Figure out where to put y'all. Hold on. Started too soon, y'all. Hope everybody's doing well today. I see, I think Jackie, Gordon. Let me get my YouTube pulled up here. We're out in one of our bigger fields, baling. Been baling since about 12:30 today. Hay's coming off pretty good. Still got a little bit of damp areas. This was cut, some of it was cut on Saturday, the rest was cut on Sunday. And me and Gordon started on this field and then he finished it. Sorry guys, I'll get this camera mount straight as soon as I get y'all pulled up on my iPad. It's gonna make me watch a commercial first. Y'all be sure and pound that thumbs up for me if you would. Southern Dirt, how you doing today, sir? Hey, Linda. Let's see, we got Gerald Farms, Linda, Southern Dirt. We got 7 in here. I know I'm one of the 7. Alright, so I gotta stop. Fix this camera mount somehow. It keeps wanting to fall over. Need to find something to wedge in there. Come on, you. Sorry, I'm coming up with a jerry rig, guys. Trying to, anyways. Pair of pliers there, and turn that like so. There we go. Maybe that'll stay a little better. It don't help this field as rough as all get out. I'd have to turn the baler back on. Don't break another phone. It's not the phone, it's the mount. Yeah, I hadn't broke any phones lately. Pretty good about trying not to do that. Riley, how you been? It's been going. We're finally getting to make a good portion of hay at one time like it should be. Our weather's been great here. So, Ted, how's it going, buddy? UV Farms. Hope you're doing well today, sir. Still at work or you already off for the day? Burning Dinosaurs, how's it going, buddy? Doing all right, Wes? Long time no see. I'll turn y'all around in just a minute here and hang y'all up. Y'all watch the baler eat some hay or something. Yeah, Riley, I hear you on the work. We work a little bit, and then it rains, and then stuff breaks, and then we work and all that. Oh, hunting deers. You must have an earpiece in then, so you can hear me still. I used to enjoy my fair share of deer hunting. I hadn't got to hunt in a long time, but I still enjoy it. I still got all my hunting stuff. Put up 3,600 bales for the year. Is that round bales? You were baling some hay if that's round bales. So far, our bale count figured it up this morning. It's like 2,400 bales for the year, and that's better than last year. Last year we did 1,979. I looked it up so I could do my total bale count. I thought it was like 1877, but it's actually 1979 last year. We've done 2,400 this year. Yeah, 5x5s. That is a bunch of hay. You'll feed all that or sell it or what? This stuff we're baling right now has got some Johnson grass in a few spots, but otherwise it's good grass. A couple little spots of foxtail, but nothing too bad. We got right at, I think it's about 90 acres total. Right here on these two fields we've got down. We hope to get all that baled before it rains Saturday. Hey Becky Gosselin, how are you? Appreciate you stopping in. Ted Reed lips. 3,600 bales. Yeah, Jackie, that's what both of our seasons have just been hard. We should be on like third or fourth cut on most of our fields, and unfortunately we're not. So I'll turn y'all around so y'all don't have to see my scraggly face. Let y'all see some of the windrows. These aren't the thickest windrows. This is third cut on this field for this year. Like I say, it's not bad looking. Most of this will go to horse hay. It's still got plenty of green in it. Now we were baling some broom sage or broom straw this morning. I was not very pleased with, but just the way I guess you'd say the way the cookie crumbles. I'll sell it for mulch hay or ditch hay, whatever people want to call it. But it's better today. But that's good, Becky. I'm trying to catch comments. Gordon can tell you that, well, I don't know what happened here. I picked the wrong road to go down, I know that much. I think that's what she was wanting to straighten these lines out or something. Maybe that's what she was on the radio about. But now I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I went down the wrong windrow there, picked the wrong one, lost my train of thought. Yeah, your goal was 2,000. You got a good bit done, sir. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Gordon can attest to how rough this field is. It is its fair share of bouncy, if y'all can tell by the dang camera jiggling around. I am loving the 450. I am fixing to do a review video on that as soon as we finish up hay season. I'm going to do one on it. This Massey tractor, I've got quite a few. My only complaint with the Alumaduty would be just one, the aluminum bed. I don't think you should make a heavy duty truck with an aluminum bed. They're just too fragile. But if I did it again, I still would not buy the cabin chassis Just when that bed gets damaged enough, I'll put a flatbed on it. And then the only other little complaint would be the cameras on it. Now when you go from reverse to, say you're backing up to a gooseneck, you get a little off, and then you go to pull forward and then back up again, you got to go through and, holy cow, reselect the cameras again. And that's kind of a hassle. When you select the camera, it should stay on that one until you select another one. And I really think they could do something program-wise to fix that issue. But I just want to make sure y'all can all hear me okay, all that good stuff. Oh, Michael Sailors, how's it going? Appreciate that. Hit the thumbs up, everybody. There ain't gonna be no stuck out here. We got dust flying. 242 round bales of dry hay, 50 baleage. Okay, good deal, Ted. Did you get a wrapper, or are you having somebody wrap it for you? I figure we're probably baled till 6:30 tonight. We'll see how the dew comes in. We've been stopping around about 6:15 usually every night, just because I don't want to put up moldy hay, but I'm gonna push it a little longer tonight just to ensure we get everything up over the next 2 days. And once we get done baling today, we're going to drop the baler in the rake and go shuttle some hay around, finish refilling the hay barn at the house, and then from there move some to our bale yard where we've got most of our hay stored at. I wished I had enough space to put most of this in the barn actually, but we just don't. Redneck, I am not sure. Appreciate you stopping in. I've watched a few videos on it, and as far as I can tell, there is no change in it. And being able to lock the camera into a certain mode or not, to where when you go from drive to forward or whatnot. I've seen a few hacks where you can change up some of the stuff, but not be able to lock the cameras. That was one of them they hadn't hacked yet. No, the bale yard is actually right up the road from our farm, on one of the farms I hay. It's probably 4 miles from the house, which is going to be a little bit of a pain, but you know, it is what it is. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys. Doug, Lakeside, how's it going, buddy? Long time no see. Saw you on Dirt Perfect's live last time you had one. Hope you're doing well, man. It is making some pretty hay, Gordon. It doesn't have any bad broom straw too much in it. Just rough as a cob. I mean, it's not hard, but it's just bouncy. That's the biggest thing about it. I do know this field's got good service. I've done a live feed from the drone in this field with you guys, and so we're not going to have to worry, I don't think, about the circle of death over here. Last year, this field, when we baled it together, which I believe we did it live a couple of times, it was nothing but briars. This year, we were finally able to get it sprayed, and the grass actually looks a lot better. Very helpful. Trying to read the comments and keep the dang phone from flying all over the place here. Yeah, that's a good thing, Doug. But I understand the busy. It's been a busy year for us. The The weather's kept us busier than anything. Because as soon as you get a sunny day, it's like go, go, go. Try to make hay deliveries and whatever else. Y'all gonna fall over a second. There we go. I'll get you picked back up here. I'll get you readjusted. There we go. I'm about to put y'all on the back mount, which is actually a lot better, more sturdy than this tripod in here. Y'all can watch the baler eat some hay for a second. See what's going through the baler. I think my back window's somewhat clean enough. But yeah, every time we get a decent break in the weather, it's been go, go, go. And then we have had our fair share of mishaps and breakdowns and all kind of stuff like that this year. But I am not complaining either, because it's actually been a decent year so far. We've got plenty of hay to sell this winter, and I don't think we will really have a problem selling it. So I think I've got a Steve Mack. How's it going, sir? Your windows stayed up. Well, I just went to the gas station. We ran out of fuel at the house Monday. I called on Monday to get the tank filled, but they didn't make it out today. I assume they'll be there tomorrow. So I had to stop by the gas station and fill these two tractors and pay about 63 cents more a gallon than I would have paid for the red dyed fuel. But you know how it goes. 69 Ruth. Mark Mortensen, how's it going? Appreciate y'all stopping in. Yeah, well, that's the way we catching all y'all's rain, Riley. It's coming right up from y'all to us. It's been hard trying to make hay, that's for sure. Yeah, our white-tailed deer in North and South Carolina generally are smaller. The biggest reason that they're smaller is because nobody lets them get any age on them around here. I mean, it's just, you know, they're overpopulated and then they're overhunted. So, nothing gets a lot of age to it. We're supposed to get a little bit of rain off that storm Delta on Saturday and Sunday. As soon as we get through this little patch here, I am gonna mount y'all in a different location. Get through this little roughest spot right here. Let me mount y'all different, because I'm tired of trying to keep this thing from falling over, getting frustrating. Need to come up with a different mount for the front, something that could attach to my glass or something. Alright, so let me do like this, and then adjust y'all like that. So, and I'll clean the window. Hold on. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, that looks okay. As soon as the sun glares out of the way. Well, that 125 is going to be before it's gutted, Linda. Usually you might get a 100-pound deer once it's gutted. try to find Jackie's question there now. Well, I don't see. Might have been because he asked somebody how they're doing or something. Got a glare coming in my dang window. Something fierce. Alright, well, hopefully that's smoother. I at least don't have to hold y'all up. And I can read the comments a little better and pay attention to my bell monitor and windrows. Hopefully y'all can still hear me okay there. Like I say, once we get going the other way, I think the glare will get off the window some. Get over. It's telling me that's where I need to be, Jackie. Yeah, it's telling me that's where I need to be. One thing I love about this Massey Ferguson tractor is the clutchless braking that mode you can put the Dyna 6 in. I think the Dyna 4 you can do the same. That is a sweet feature. I mean, because like when you make your bale, you just hit the brake, and with this baler, it automatically wraps the net, and all you got to do is dump the gate, close the gate, and let off the brake, you're back going. No clutching, the thing is awesome. Now on a hill, I do not recommend having that on, because you'll get some roll forward or backwards depending on what way you are on the hill before the clutch kicks back in. But after that, it's pretty good. Your 574 don't have that feature. That's a great shot, Ted, to get your son out there. How many bales on this farm? I don't know, Linda. I'm not done baling it yet. So far, we've probably made 10 since we got started. We got started maybe, we made 2 bales before we started the live. I'm assuming this is its 3rd cut. It's already made about 400 bales this year. We're probably not getting more than 80 bales off of it. Maybe 70, if that many. And that's the whole farm, all 90 acres. But I could be wrong. My counts are usually always off anyways, what I think. Officer Hoover, DOT Bear Woodworking. Howdy, sir. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope you're doing well there in Indiana. It looks like y'all might get some of the same weather coming up off that Delta hurricane we might. If y'all get tired of watching that view, y'all let me know. Ted's guess is 70 or 80. Well, it depends. The fields that are good fields with good hay have less volume. The fields with crappier hay and more like Johnson grass and broom straw, they tend to have more volume right now. But that's because they're on their 2nd cut, not a 3rd. This field here that we're in, this portion is 34 acres, Jack. That's what at least South Carolina said when I did the farm stuff on it. Now, my GPS says it's closer to about 44 acres, but when they draw their little line around the field from their GIS, I don't know how, how accurate it really is. But it's probably close. I mean, in my GPS, it's the most accurate. It's a Raven Cruiser, so it's not like a WAS system or something like that. Yeah, Michael, we hope we get it all up too. I'd really like I say, get everything in the barn and get it up before we get too much weather. Jackie's saying 60 bales on this 34 acres. Officer Hoover, you keeping everybody straight in Indiana? I miss seeing your Facebook videos that you used to do a lot of. It doesn't seem like either they show up on my news feed or I don't know why. But, well, before I ever started YouTube, I used to watch your videos. Learned a lot about load securement. You know, just stuff to look for on my truck and walk arounds and things like that. Very informative. I enjoy all that. Beef sales are doing well, Ted. We're waiting right now to get 2 cows back. We are out of meat and waiting to get 2 cows back. So, biggest 30 acres you ever saw. That's why I said 44, so I'm gonna pick in between. Okay. That's a shame that that's happened. Jordan, Midwest Alice Acres, how's it going, sir? Appreciate you stopping by. I might try to, if y'all get tired of that, makes you seasick or something watching that baler, I could try to take the back mount off and mount it to the front windshield. That might work. Kind of a suction cup mount. It's a sticky suction cup, not really like your traditional one, so it'll leave a black residue on the window that you have to end up taking like a razor knife, something like that, to get it off. So, Josh Wellner, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. Jordan, what you been up to lately, buddy? Hopefully everybody's staying safe, and like I say, we're just really glad we've had finally I think it was like 11 or 12 day stretch total of good weather. A little bit cooler, but man, it's been nice. I like the weather at this time of year. That's one thing I love about the fall, is the nice temperatures. You can make some really pretty hay. You just don't get a long period of time in the day to do it, but it's if it would stay this way year round, boy, that would be the life. I guess you'd have to live in Southern California to do that. Man, I don't know if I could put up with living in Southern California for weather. Jackie, go check on your calves, buddy. Make sure they're doing well. Might need some soon. It's looking like it anyways, I hope. Dave, what's happening, buddy? Hope you're doing well, sir. You making any money on the old farming simulator? Is your farm making any money? I hadn't watched you play in a while. I don't know if you played on YouTube in a while anyways. Man, that is awesome, Jordan. If y'all don't know who I'm referring to when I say Jordan, that's Midwest Alice. I always think, and that's apparently that guy is not subscribed and click my notifications bell. Probably wanting to know if we're over here baling so he can come hunt. Mr. Tony Walsh, how's it going, buddy? But yeah, anyways, buying land is something, you know, they never make more of it. And if you get the opportunity or way to buy some, if it's an acre or 100 acres, I think it's worth buying. I think that's one of those investments. It's like gold. It's never going to really decrease in value the more the world grows. So, mask between bites. I heard that. I think some people just talk out their butt on some things, but I'm not getting into the mask debate or any of that. I know everything's going to be wonderful with flu season coming up and the changes in weather. So, Mr. Tony, next year I'm going to get you to send me that apple butter recipe, so that way I can make some of my own, because I love apple jelly and apple butter. Western Wisconsin. You mean John Stevens there, Midwest? Let us says please. Yeah, I'm not going to talk any politics or masks. I'm not a YouTube doctor today. Oh, I bet John would be a funny damn neighbor, and he'd probably help out a bunch. Would probably help out a bunch. Right here, I could tell where the mower was not level. Like one side is cut, and the other side is a little taller. That wasn't my mower though. We had a skid shoe come off the disc mower. I guess it had so many acres on it. It's causing it to not ride level before we realized it. Gotta go fix supper for Dad. Well, anytime you want to fix a dinner while we're farming and bring it out to the field, Linda. I know it's a long drive, but you can bring us some supper. Yeah, I'm with Michael on that. Possibly near Brad. There could be lots of trouble, Jordan. Lots of trouble. Are y'all tired of watching the baler yet? Do y'all want me to move the camera, or y'all don't really care? I know when people replay the live, they're probably like, man, I wish you'd change the angle here. I kind of like watching it eat hay. It's kind of soothing. Sometimes it's nice to just hear the tractor and the baler run and not even have to listen to my butt. But just about to take off. So right now we're running, just in case y'all want to know, we're running at like 5.8 miles an hour, something like that, almost 6. That's about all your body can really take in this old field. Now the field right beside it, it's a good bit smoother. We'll probably be able to go 7.5, 8 over there, but the hay's a good bit thicker as well, so that might slow us up a little bit. Y'all wouldn't get anything done, Jordan, if you bought a farm deer rig. I don't know, I say that. He's probably out culti-packing or plowing some ground right now. I will say this, that's one thing about Rick, he needs to do a decent review for Kubota, because his little M7040 or 6040, that thing's a beast. I don't even know if my M5 111 will do what his little Kubota does. That dang thing, pulling a 4-bottom plow and all the stuff he's done with it. I know my 7060 wouldn't, because it's 2-wheel drive, and it just doesn't do a lot of stuff well being 2-wheel drive. It's too lightweight. We've made more hay this year on less cut acres, but it is not the quality that I am proud of. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we've made some good hay, you know, or what I would have 3 or 4 years ago called good hay. But I'm so used to producing a better quality product, something that's cut in a timely fashion and not let constantly go to head or, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's just kind of a mix. We've had a good bit of hay getting rained on several times before we were able to get it back up, but we've made a lot of bales, so just kind of, I guess we'll sell the bales at a cheaper price, but making more of them, hopefully still balance out the budget about the same, you know, by the time the season's done. So says we got 22 in here and 18 thumbs ups. If y'all hadn't, try to pound that thumbs up for me. Figured this time of day probably be a little bit better because some people will be getting off work and have some time to hang out. Moving right along on it though, getting a lot done. I told on this field, I told Country Gal, don't even worry about raking the end rows or anything like that. To just start raking back and forth. We'll get the main areas of it done, and then as soon as we get the main areas and all the field, you know, centers built, we'll just go around the outer part of the field and clean it up. Yeah, there's the guy wanting to hunt. He just gonna have to hunt somewhere different today, I reckon. Probably gonna stop over here and talk to me. Y'all will have to hold on just a second there. Doing?
Oh, it's a lot prettier than the bale, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just checked. I was going to go over there and hunt, but he's tatted, so we're going to do it.
I told YouTube, I said, you must have not run my bell and got my notification that we're live.
Are you going to bail over there this evening?
No, I mean, I doubt we'll get done here. Huh? Yeah. We'll probably stop 6:30 or so, go start moving hay.
Well, then there's water running off the tire.
See ya. I'm a good guesser. Honey Mustard, how's it going, sir? And we got somebody tedding in the other field, so he can't hunt that one. And he can go across the road here and hunt. We got another spot across the road, but in this 90-acre area, he ain't gonna be able to hunt. We got tractors in all the fields. But now this place is covered up with deer. You can about just come out here, sit for an hour, and be quiet. You'll see 4 or 5 come out. They may not be the biggest. They may not be big old rats, but if you're looking to put food on the table, they're perfect. They're not like Walsh family deers. I mean, they ain't no record breakers. Right? We don't have that kind of stuff around here. You know, everybody's not that. I'm gonna call him lucky, because that's what it is hunting. It's luck of the draw when you hit that monster. I'm just joshing Mr. Tony. I hope you know that. Monty, have you got all your hay finished up for the year? Tony, congratulations on the monetization, sir. That's pretty awesome. I've been trying to make sure to always watch your videos to the end for you, help me get them watch hours. That's the thing that took me the longest. It felt like forever to get those watch hours. And then when they took away the live streaming ability, then it really did take longer, because the live streaming actually gave me some watch hours, but when they took that away, that really sucked. Finished 2 weeks ago. I don't know what it would be like to finish in a normal part of the season, so we could start actually like drilling some grass, overseeing pastures, maybe smoothing some fields. Yeah, he's going across the road over there. That's what I figured. You'll have a good hunt over there. Just taller grass. We ain't mowed it yet. But it's nothing but broom straw. I'm not going to mow it. We're going to bush hog it. But yeah, I would like to one of these days finish up at a decent time of year, which is probably unexpected for farming. That way, you know, you can pull your soil samples in the fall, get some liming done over the winter, maybe smooth some fields, or do some other work and stuff that you generally can't get done in the summer that needs to be done in the fall. Same thing, you know, if weather wasn't always such a factor, which it always is with farming, and if you get into farming you should know that, but I would like for one spring for us to be able to just get first cut all off and then spray the fields and get every field sprayed, not like every other field like we do now. You know, right now we go, okay, what's the ones that we've got to hit, instead of being able to do everything and have one good crop. Gonna spread lime tomorrow. My neighbor's spreading lime this week. I think he's gonna hit a couple of my little fields for me while he's spreading. I asked him to. He's got a lime fertilizer spreader, so he's got enough more time than I, and I know they need some lime on them, and it's only like 20 acres total, so he can do it with about 2 buggyfuls. I think he said he can get 10 or 12 acres out of a buggy. Do they deliver it in bulk, Riley, or is it come like bags, so that way y'all have to push it out because of the way the greens and the roughs and the fairways and all that are different, you know? I guess they're maybe mostly the same grasses. A lot of times after first cut around here, it's a risk spraying or spreading fertilizer, you know, especially on our grass hay, because we can burn it up. I just put enough nitrogen out in the spring to carry me through. I generally only fertilize twice a year. Now, like if I had coastal Bermuda or something like that, I would put out liquid nitrogen after every single cut. I have one year put out nitrogen after my first cut. I got a lot of burning, but the grass came back with a vengeance. But we started getting afternoon thunderstorms, and I couldn't get that hay off, and I lost the money because it got rained on anyway. Like we cut it, and then it got rained on, so I felt like that was a waste of money there. And then some other issues besides the burning of the grass hay is you with some like Johnson grass or millet and all that, you have to worry about nitrate poisoning. So the hay either has to cure for a long length of time to get those nitrates out, or you just have to have it tested to make sure, because that can kill animals feeding livestock with it. So it's very rare that we do, at least in my area, that we do any summer fertilizer. Okay, that'd be the same thing that we have then. Like you crank up a little gas motor and that thing will dump over into the fertilizer buggy. I'm trying to think. My neighbor just had one of those here, and that trailer has a specific name, but I cannot remember. Oh gosh, what those trailers are called. We were just talking about it yesterday. Uh-oh, y'all's back window is dirty as crap. I can fix that. That's one thing I can do. That ought to be a little bit better. They did drop off the fertilizer buggy. Well, that's better than having to push it out over the whole golf course. That's a lot better than having to push it out over the whole golf course. How's it feel? You got your radio on?
Yeah, I think it's just fine. That's some green in there, but otherwise it's most good. Got to the third
Temple. Yeah, I figured we'd just keep going till at least 6:30. Maybe a little bit longer. We'll just see. This field's got plenty of sun on it, so we can run longer, not dealing with shade. But it's crazy, like your windrow is making shade. I mean, you know, so you can tell the sun's getting love and the windrow's making shade.
Right.
I like these little walkie-talkie things, and I hate these little walkie-talkie things. I really want like Motorola radios or CBs or Midland radios. I know I've said that 100 times. Yeah, so down here where it looks like the grass is all cut uneven, that's where the disc mower was broke. And then where it's nice and smooth, that was my mower. And then we got the disc mower fixed, and you should be able to tell that area as well. But yeah, it's a pain. It'd be nice to have something fixed mounted.
Are you doing it live?
Yeah, we're live. Country gal says, hey, you too.
Hey, everybody.
Mixed mowers. How's it going? Appreciate you stopping in the old live. Appreciate that, Mr. Steve. That's our website there. Come check out our beef and farm fresh eggs. We got merchandise and more. I'm gonna see if I can remount y'all in a different position. Y'all have been turned that same way for a while now, so let's see here. What's the matter? A rake wheel is bent. Be up there in a second. Alright guys, we got you switched around. Night shift in the UK. We appreciate you stopping in with us. Let's go check out her bent rake wheel real quick. See if we can't get her fixed up. I don't know what a rake wheel would have been on. They're all new. Get it fixed. Okay. Be there in a second. Alright, let me see if I can pull y'all out of here and we'll go over there and take a look. These are brand new wheels on this rake, so figure out how to get y'all out. Keep me from falling out. Ugh. Well, that don't look good. You ain't even hit nothing, yeah? Yeah, that's not good. We're gonna have to go home and just swap back out for one of the other ones. There ain't nothing to do for it tonight. Just leave it like that. Thank goodness we got another one at the house. Not a big deal. That's why you keep spare parts. So, I couldn't tell you what would have caused that. Never seen a rake wheel do that. You would think, guys, that it hit something, but it has not. Oh, it wrapped the rake tooth around there, guys. See, that's the good thing about live streams. Y'all get to see everything in real life time. This is a brand new rake wheel. I mean, it's probably got 300 acres on it now, but it's brand new. All right, well, no, not a bearing out. Like I say, the rake arms, they're brand new as well. We just replaced both. Actually, we replaced 3 rake arms, 4 wheels, the new spindles on them, everything. So I've never seen that unless like there was a hole that it could have fell into or something like that. But what I would do, honey, just go ahead and fold up, head home. I'll have to zip that off anyways. I'll finish baling here and we'll go move hay. Well, let's hop back in the tractor, guys. Well, maybe I can flip y'all around. There we go. She got the good out of it, Gordon. I really don't think, I mean, we've been in this open field the whole time. She hadn't been near any trees or anything like that. So that is a mysterious one there. We'll just chalk that up to another, well, this year every time we've had a bad incident or something happen, we just say it's 2020, you know, because 2020's just been one of them years. Put y'all back in here. Yeah, we just been saying, well, it's 2020. I guess, Monty, shit does happen. I do. We still have some cows, so we've took 4 of them total now to the processor or abattoir, whatever you want to call him. And we've also, make sure all my stuff's right, guys, before we go here. We have also still got 12 mamas and then 4, well, we got 12 mama cows. Well, back up again. We have 7 mama cows. And then we have 3 pregnant heifers. The mamas are pregnant right now. And then we have 1 little heifer calf that is too young to be pregnant. And then 3 steers. A total altogether we have left is 14 cows altogether. Yeah, so if my numbers don't add up there, then I'm off on the heifers. It's the numbers I'd be off on. But yeah, we started with 7 mamas, and then we had 3 heifers out of those first 7, so that made 10. And then we got 2 more out of this next batch, so yeah, 12. Yeah, we got 12 female cows and 3 boys, so 15. Sorry, not 14. Hard for me to keep up with stuff these days. They come and go, and I like horses, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm growing my winter cover there, Redneck Okie. I need to shave. It's actually already starting to get frustrating to me. But I like a beard. You just got to get past that point where it's, you know, itchy and all that kind of crap. So it looks scraggly and everything else. I don't know if I like this shot because y'all can really see how much I'm bouncing around in this field. So we're still just doing that like 5.7, 5.8 miles an hour. And I'm not just that jello-y, you know, it really does bounce you around that much in this field here. So, I'm gonna call them about it, but it's not a Vermeer wheel, so it's an aftermarket wheel, Gordon. That's why, you know, them aftermarket wheels are cheaper than the Vermeer wheels. But we could probably at least salvage all the good teeth left on it and save them for spares. Well, hey, earlier today, Country Gal's brother's helping us today. He's tedding. And so yesterday, poor guy, he caught a round bale with the tedder and bent one of the arms on the tedder. And then today he was tedding and he was using the old Massey Ferguson there. And somehow the pin that holds the drawbar in underneath, the cotter key came out, and then the pin fell out, and then eventually the drawbar fell all the way out. And fell off the tractor, so then he had to go switch that, and then now this evening that rake wheel there. So like I say, we'll just chalk that up to 2020. Crap just keeps, you know, going on and going on. That's right, Redneck, it happens. But I will see, that's an AMI part. I think that's what it is, John Deere's parent company, or around here that we get a lot of aftermarket stuff for. They make aftermarket for AGCO and Ford and everybody. But they might, you know, but they're going to say it hit something. But that rake, to hit something and bend that rake in like that, it would have to be not on the ground rolling. And there aren't even any rocks out here. I mean, we've raked and baled this field. Yeah, I've raked it and baled it for 3 years, and the people that had it before me have farmed this for hay for eons, and they're the ones that leased it out because it was too much for them to take care of anymore. They just didn't want to deal with that much land, and so that is mind-boggling how that bent. I mean, like I say, you would see a rock or a tree or something like that, and Country Gal there's one that would be like, hey, yeah, I hit that power line back there, or I hit that tree. She doesn't want to break stuff. She takes pride in being more careful than me. And I wouldn't say that I'm not careful. I'm just more apt to use my stuff harder than her because I know my equipment and it's mine, and it's actually ours, you know, but I would be the sole proprietor and take care of it. So Yeah, but she wants to take care of it and do a good job. So, and like I say, thank goodness we've got another one at home. We got a good chunk of this field here knocked out. We still got 2 days of good weather. So we should be able to get all of our hay squared away and all that good stuff. So I feel worse for her brother because he's just had like 2 days in a row of dang crap happen to him. I don't think he's ever going to get that one field he's on done. Gordon, what do you, now my GPS for that other field over there says it's like 62, 63 acres. And the county I think says it's like 50 something. But I would lean that it's at least a 60 acre field over there that he's trying to get tedded out. Like I say, this is about, they say 34, but I wouldn't doubt if it's 100 acres altogether between these two fields. I said 90, but until you actually get out a tape measure or some actual surveying tools, that's going to be really hard to pinpoint. Alright, I'll let y'all quit looking at my ugly mug now. Turn y'all around here. Y'all gonna look out in front of this Massey Ferguson tractor here. I do love this tractor though. I am really pleased with it. If I could do anything tomorrow, like, hey Brian, you can do whatever you want, like equipment wise and stuff, I would probably get rid of both Kubotas and buy a second one of these. I would want it pretty much spec'd out the same way. Maybe wider tires instead of these skinny tires. I wouldn't go for the 34-inch rims. I would like a big wide tire like OLF runs. But yeah, that would be what I would do. Maybe even get 3 of them. But I think you still got to have something smaller to run certain things. I mean, but I hadn't found a field of mine yet this tractor don't fit in. So, just they're so much easier on your body with the nicer ride. Our next tractor when the M5 lease is up very well may be a 6120 John Deere. We will probably let the M5 go back, and at that point trade one of the smaller tractors off or sell one of the smaller tractors off. And unless I can find, I'm going to go between that or the 5711 with the Dyna 4. I really like the Dyna transmission, the electronic power shift. You know, and I'm sure John Deere, if I could afford the IVT, would be even better. And I think I'd get the same ride. So, is she back with the rake down? That would be a good question to ask. Wonder if she could have backed up with the rake down. I haven't seen her do any backing up, but that could have possibly happened. She probably clicked off here since she's driving down the road. We're on our last raked windrow, so we're fixing to be driving down the road. I'll keep y'all along with me as we go back to the farm there, and then I'm probably going to end this one, and we're going to go haul some hay before it gets too dark and get some hay out of some fields. Yeah. Muggsy, how's it going, sir? Appreciate you stopping in. Coming along for a tractor ride with us. We are actually finishing up for today. Baling the last of the raked hay here. We're going to kick it down the road in the old Massey Ferguson and head back to the home farm. I wish that was enough to make a bale, because I don't like leaving a bale in the chamber overnight. And it's only like a little 32-inch piece. Man, do I just go ahead and wrap it? Do I just dump it unwrapped and roll it back out and rebale it tomorrow? I don't like leaving hay in the baler. Just one, this baler, it's best when you start it. You need to open the gate all the way and close it, and that helps set up the hydraulic pressures for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some wrap around it, dump it out, be done with it. Those little bales, we'll feed them to the horses or take them camping, stuff like that occasionally. Little cute baby bales there. Alright, we'll shut down and go hit the road. So far what we've made, I gotta take 20 off. We've made 29 round bales is what y'all made with me. Now I've got the baler turned up a little bit more than I did earlier in the spring, so we're putting actually a little bit more hay to every bale, but I'm doing that for purposes of going to the rebaler. The way we're taking our hay now, just works out better to have a heavier bale for them. But for selling bales, round bales to the public, I've made some a little bit lighter weight, because everybody in my area seems to sell around about a 600 to 700 pound bale. We were making ours closer to 1,000, and I felt like I was giving away hay. So we backed them down to about a 750 pound round bale for our ones that we're selling whole round bales. Mr. Steve, I know you are on a lot of the drone stuff. If I was to purchase another drone, what do you think of that Mavic Mini? Like, I don't know if you watch Captain Kleeman or not, but I think that's what he uses. It's like a Mavic Air Mini or something. But they're pretty reasonable price-wise for buying the whole setup and all. So I thought about going with something like that. Watch this front windshield a little bit there, guys. They're a little lightweight. I didn't know compared to that Spark that I had there. Not good in the wind, okay. I just want something that's going to do better than that Spark. I think that Spark was a little bit older and just has, you know, a little bit, it's like having an older iPhone. You're going to have a few glitches here and there. Just to wear something a little new. Maybe I'll go with like the Mavic Air. Yeah, there you go, the Mavic Air 2. I just saw that pop up. Maybe I'll go with something like that. I think you can get them for around $700-800. Boy, isn't that a lot better without the sun in our eyes. This time of year, especially here in the south, the sun is at a horrible, horrible position in the sky, and will really, it can cause wrecks on the road because of the way it's positioned, just with glare. Not being able to see brake lights as well and things like that. Fixing to head into good old downtown Clover, guys. Clover, South Carolina is where we're fixing to roll through. In case anybody's interested. Y'all hadn't hit the thumbs up, pound that thumbs up for me. Right here, coming up on our right, I don't know if y'all can see him, but there is Chucky over there tedding hay in the 7060. So that field over there, that where he's at, where it's about, got about 90 acres or 60 acres total over there on that side. And then to our left over there, that's the part we're not going to cut. That's all broom straw. We are going to just bush hog that down It's not somewhere we normally cut, but we got to get it cleaned up, so that's what we're going to do. Oh, had to get a sip of old Mountain Dew there. Does it have a tree guard? Oh man, Mr. Steve, you didn't have to do that. I'm hoping at least by next year to have enough saved up, because I really feel like the drone does a lot of the farming shots more justice. You know, just the overhead view, it gives you a lot better idea of the size of the field and all that, more so than the camera alone. I think Brian's farming videos, or somebody lost a drone in a tree, and they were talking about it on a live stream, and they said it was just there. And you know, and I told them to try like we did and shoot that joker out. Mr. Tony's son, Tony Walsh, his son, did a good job shooting my drone out. If you hadn't seen that video of my drone getting shot out of a tree, it's in the Sunbelt Ag Expo series, the very first video there, before we go to the Sunbelt Ag Expo. And pretty neat. We're filming some peanut harvesting. I fly into a tree, and his son took a shotgun, shot it out. The drone was still working. Gerald Farms got some video footage of him shooting it out. Took back off and started flying again. Farming, fixing, and fabricating. Their last day of chopping corn. And that just pop up on my notifications. We baled some corn stalks yesterday, day before yesterday. I baled a pretty good patch of some corn. And then I took it straight home and fed it to the cows, and they about ate every bit of it by this morning. So there, guys, we just went kind of into downtown Clover. Headed through town now. If y'all been with me before, you'll know you got the Piggly Wiggly coming up on the right. You don't see many Piggly Wigglies around, but they are still there. First time I ever heard of a Piggly Wiggly was when I was young, watching the movie Driving Miss Daisy. And then when I saw one in real life, I was like, oh man, I didn't even know they were real grocery stores. I thought that was just like a movie prop thing back then. I think we got up to 85 today. It's supposed to be 87 tomorrow around here. So temps like that are always great haying weather. Good for baling days, that's for sure. Well, only 61 there. Ooh, I'm starting to get a little hungry. My sausage and egg biscuit from this morning is gone. Might have a hot dog for supper or something like that. Not real sure. We had stew meat or stew beef the past 2 nights from our cows, and then before that, me and Gordon had fillets one night Saturday night. We had filet mignon, and then Friday night we had hamburgers, big old hamburgers. Oh man, I didn't look like I could cook some tacos or something. What y'all's suggestions for dinner? What are y'all doing for dinner? Country gal's got somebody coming to get some chicks. Sounds like a winner. We got plenty to get rid of. I think we got about 47 baby chicks right now. Egg layers to get rid of. All right, Jeep, if you're gonna pass me, you better do it. Running out of road. We got 47 egg laying chicks, and then there is 60 Cornish cross meat birds there that we've got in our little area. Oh yep, country gal made spaghetti one night. Really love some meatloaf, but we don't have any hamburger thawed out to make a meatloaf. Think about stuff like tacos, spaghetti, you can thaw it in the microwave. Don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna do on my next. Have a good evening, sir. There we go. It says we're back. Gordon, have a good evening. Appreciate you hanging out with us. You know, I'm hitting areas now that we have always had cell service, always had good cell service, and this year has just been real spotty on reception. But did it again. Well, before we go down this hill and lose service one more time, I appreciate everybody that's watched. Appreciate all y'all support on the channel. We'll see y'all soon. Everybody have a good one.